So, we left off with just more shenanigans, as always. I got a Upwork proposal for no reason, so I was a bit distracted. Someone wanted me to do like social media graphic work. I'm like, I have no experience with this. But yeah, so that was weird. But last week, there were shenanigans in Stone Harbor, and there were just lots of shady signs everywhere of a group desperately looking for adventurers. And that's where we left off. And also, you became a messenger for the Masons. And read the letters, which you were not supposed to. So the day is yours. What do you wish to do? They didn't say that. They did not explicitly say you were not supposed to open these sealed letters and read them. That is fair. It was implied, but sure. There is no privacy or morals here. That is the truth of the city. In other news, I need ways to get more money. So most of the job opportunities you saw yesterday are not particularly well-paying. Or I kill someone and get their stuff. Yeah. That would be a very Fana thing to do. Who's middle class and who looks like easy prey? There are a couple people who seem to be kind of dressed fancier than everyone else. Because they're not say frequently. The most frequent traveling people would mostly be sailors who would not be an easy target. Though there are a couple, like, merchants. Doing things immorally doesn't get money fast enough. I love how I threw a combat hook, and then you're like, nah. Rich people attract too much attention. They look rich. They might not be rich. But yeah, so you could still sign up to probably kill a bunch of stuff. Or you can go look for a random person to mug. Around a lot would make murder less easily connected to me. Yes. Though you also move around a lot. And you would know that the law enforcement in this general area is pretty weak. Venturing guild people, what is your deal? Okay, so we have an excellent deal. If you're kind of new to adventuring, that's okay. So are you familiar with like oozes at all? Because we have a bunch that are gathered in the sewers that we need to take care of. And so we're just kind of looking for a big group. Shouldn't be that hard. String of murders gets a lot of attention, yes. Yeah, it should be a one day deal as soon as we get enough people involved. So like if you have anyone to recommend, that would be great. Weapons and tracking works. I'm basically like, if you know how to swing a sword without killing the guy next to you, you'll do fine. I can do that. Okay, meet back here. Like tomorrow around noon is when we're gonna gather everyone up because they seem to start to be more active at night. So if you can do that, you'll get your cut of everyone that we kill. So you still have most of the day available. What do you wish to do? If I accidentally kill someone, will they know? Will who know? Just, I'm gonna go mug someone. Yeah, logical. So, I'm gonna say to pick a target, roll a, I'm gonna say perception check. We like risky decisions and money. So yeah, perception check to pick a reasonable target. Um, 14. Okay, so you see kind of a like seemingly well off but not quite like merchant class, like they're probably an artisan and they seem to be in the middle of some transaction at a nearby like kind of cart like a shopping cart. They're currently distracted by that. Or pickpocket. Pickpocket is an option. It is a open game. Probably would be less legally an issue than just straight up murdering someone. Okay, pickpocket, so roll dexterity. Or roll sleight of hand, actually. Yeah, pickpocket is a sleight of hand check. $11. They do not notice. So, yeah, you just hey, not roll well. They didn't either. So yeah, you just like gone. And you got 26 silver off of them. The delay of like you answer a question and then the question gets put in chat. More profitable than my job. Than your current job, yes. So what else would you like to do in the afternoon? What my character is learning is that crime does pay. The lore building of just crime does pay. I would like to do more pickpocketing. Okay, roll perception to find another target. The anticipation. Nat 20. Okay, so you just see like at someone's cart, like, and they're just selling these like fancy little trinkets, and they're just in the process of like counting out like currency. Like seems like they're making bank. And then they get distracted by a customer and like they kind of get dragged off for a bit in this conversation. So you can roll sleight of hand. $16 for sleight of hand. That'll do it. You get 12 gold and 15 silver. Be 17, yeah. They're not paying attention. You got a nat 20. And big brain. Just you wait, nat 1, and someone's gonna cut your hands off. Joking. Or not. You'll never know. We just continue this process until something bad happens. Probably. More pickpocket. Okay, perception check. $19. You see just kind of a well-off person just minding their business. And a sleight of hand check again. Nat 20. You're just gone, like in the shadows, just disappear. And they had 12 silver on them. I am on a roll and I have no morals. Wait, we should just gambling. Consider. Time to rob a shop. Yeah, so that's gambling ring is a very good idea. You don't need a gambling ring. Like, there's just gambling is just an option, like a legal option. But you can perception around for a good shop that would be a ideal target to rob. Gambling ring would be more profitable. Yeah, maybe, I guess. The house always wins, that kind of thing. $17. So most of the shops are open and seem to be attended. So you kind of gather that none of them would make a good target. You can still attempt to, but you kind of gather it would not be a great idea. It's like there are a couple carts that if you wanted to be like really blatant, you could just like run by and like take the entire thing, but people would see you. I'm gonna do it. Okay, are you going for any amount of stealth or to like not get caught? Like, what's the strategy here? I have an invisibility potion. Yeah, I think you do. Bye. That sounds right. Just trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, you do. So still an attempt at stealth or just not being identified? So if you're attempting stealth, then roll stealth. So I plan rob many shops while invisible. I need to check game rules real quick. Because got it. Okay. I just want to check. Okay, roll stealth. We'll say I'll say roll stealth with advantage. It fell. What fell? Oh, did your dice fall? 16 for stealth. So you walk into the shop and like you pick something up and someone's immediately with advantage, yeah. Roll with advantage, see if it's higher. Still 16. So you pick something up and immediately like the shopkeeper's just kind of like, it's like something just disappeared and goes over to close the door. Time to sprint. So roll acrobatics. $18. So you managed just before they close the door. You just slip out into the street. Go run by robbing carts now. Okay, I'm gonna say collective, like, if you're just trying to grab from multiple carts, I'll just say one stealth check. What's a nat 20 get me? You've got to be kidding me. Just, like, one, like, really terrible roll. This is insane. So, like, just, like, the shopkeeper, like, everyone's just confused. Like, why do you suddenly, like, slam the door? And they're just kind of hearing, like, muffled grumbling of, like, stupid invisibility potions. And so they're all distracted by that commotion. And you just, like, grab a bunch of random stuff. And then just, like, duck into an alley. So, a lot of the carts you passed by were just, like, random food carts. So, like, half of what you have is just, like, pork bun equivalent. But you did manage to snag from the original shop, or what you think is from the original shop, kind of a nice piece of jewelry. And from one of the, I don't have to buy food at least for a bit. Yeah, and then from one of the stands you snag a, like, a bunch, a quiver of arrows. How many is food? We'll say 3. This is still more profitable than a legal job. Crime does pay. There was a point with metagaming where people are like, there's some metagaming necessary, because why would any adventurer not retire after their first adventure? I wish to go compare ship and house prices. Okay, so you actually see at the shipping docks, you just see one boat with an interesting sign that says, "Boat for sale, free to a good home, conditions apply, inquire with Aaron Bronzebeard." I can speak. Well, I guess I'm doing that. So, all right, just kind of like milling around. Like you ask a couple people to find him, and you do pretty quickly. And so, are you going to ask about the ship? I do know I'm charismatic. So you ask about it, and he says, well, it's really damaged, but I'm looking for someone who will take the crew. I need to continue to pay the crew, because they're good people, and they deserve to have jobs. And if you repair the ship and set sail again, it's yours. I've been waiting to retire anyway, and last month was pretty rough. What work is the crew used to doing? Pretty much everything short of giving orders. Why not sell to a crew member? Because none of them really wanted to take it over, I guess. And I could write up a contract. I don't have one at the moment. And the crew kind of recognize that management is not as fun as the day-to-day. How much do you think it would cost to repair? Awful lot. I'd say probably 5,000-6,000 gold. It's saleable currently, but barely. But what did your ship normally do? It was mostly just mundane shipping routes. Sometimes less than mundane shipping routes. That's all I should probably say. Yeah, so mostly just the mundane day-to-day until you get attacked by pirates. But that's a rare occurrence. Metagaming says it's well, basically, so you know, the metagaming is, it's like the ship hit points thing. So it's really low for the hit points. So like if you hit something, it's like the whole thing falls apart. But you can currently set sail. It's just not a good idea. So 500 gold would recover, let me look at the numbers real quick. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, so 20 gold per hit point. I can do math. So you could repair 25 hit points, which would be decent. Now, part of the upkeep cost is, like, the crew is the most significant. So that's part of the reason none of the crew want to take it on, is because they're like, that would mean I would have to figure out how to make a profit and pay everyone else. Be more willing to make this call if there are others playing. That's fair. The crew is... I wrote down these numbers, and then I wrote them down in the wrong place. But there's 30 crew, and they're hired out for 1 gold apiece, so 30 gold a day to maintain the crew. However, it can be a profitable venture a day, because there's a lot of crew and most of them are semi-skilled. This. Okay, I know I have this. I write down things and then I lose them. Oh, wait. Yeah. I had my numbers right. That's for all, yeah, so 30 gold a day for all the crew. Understandable. If you're still interested and no one else has taken up the project, then come back later. And I'm selling the ship because I can't really afford both. Or, I guess, giving it away to a good home. You know, no such thing as a free dire wolf puppy, I guess. But thanks for inquiring. Fascinating. Anyway. Quirks of the character, quirks of the world, you'll never know. So yeah, at this point, evening is approaching. Seems money makes the world turn. And I don't have enough allies to do a hostile takeover. And yeah, so basically either form allies or get money, but also like adventuring is like the whole like economy is broken of like adventuring is a quick way to make a lot of money. I don't know, call me crazy. I feel like gold is more fun when you have like a big goal rather than just like smaller things. Get adventuring through that. That and poison sales. Yeah. Which is why we need adventurers now, please. It's like one of those like career fairs. Just like networking events. Do you want to become an adventurer? Join us. Is there a renting economy? Yeah. There's a bit of a renting economy, mostly for like shop fronts where it's mostly a seasonal deal. So like farmers will rent a shop front exclusively in the fall. And then for the other seasons, it will be something that's less like more of a year-round good. So like during the middle of harvest season or the end of harvest season, a bunch of shops that are normally kind of year-round mundane things will suddenly become farmers markets for 2 weeks. And lots of people also rent out extra space or like space in front of their shops as kind of a like, you can put your cart here and I won't get mad at you. Hold on, doing real life math real quick, don't mind me. Okay. I done did math. Think. Yeah. Hashtag use real economy to not completely break D&D economy, hopefully. So if it's okay with you, we'll skip to tomorrow and the like message delivery, and then next week pick up with the battle in the sewers of scary oozes. Yay, message delivery. Let's go. So yeah, this time there's only 2 letters to deliver. And one of them looks a bit fancier. The other one looks just like an invoice. Open the fancy one. I assume not in plain sight of the person who assigned them to you. So yeah, so you duck around a corner and you look at it, and it's addressed to the Amber Waves, which you are familiar with. And it says, like, it's essentially kind of just like one of those like basic thank you notes of like, we appreciate working with you. Of like when the dentist is like, happy birthday. And then let's not recycle names here. So the other one is an invoice for Idris Steele. And from the letter, it is clear that Amber Waves is a organization, but doesn't address a particular person as, like, the boss. 16 for repair. So you like, seal it up well enough. So you deliver those, and that is where we will end it for this week. So have a great week.